Hello, I'm Samantha Spell, multimedia journalist with WestfordCAT, and we're here with
Leslie Howard.
And we're going to be talking about the homes and the homes of Westford and the tours that are coming up. So tell me about yourself and your job and what this is all about.
Sure. Well, my name is Leslie Howard again, and I'm the president of the Westford Historical Society. And so what that means is I help the director sort of guide the institution and plan programs and plan fundraisers like the one that we're doing here, the Westford Historic House Tour. We're planning it with the First Parish Church United, which sits opposite us on the town common, which is wonderful. And so that's a little bit about what I do. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So tell me about the event and how to help the community.
Sure. So the event is happening on September 28th, this upcoming September. And it will feature 6 historic homes here in the center of Westford. And it will also feature 3 public buildings. So the Westford Museum will also be open that day. The First Parish Church will also be open. And then also the Rowdenbush building, which is all 3 very important buildings here in town. And this will be a fundraiser for both institutions, and it will just help fund annual operating costs so that both institutions can help put on fabulous events and help preserve Westford's history. Some people may not know, but in order to become a town way back when, so in 1729 when Westford was incorporated, the way that we could actually establish ourselves as a town separate from Chelmsford was to have a church. And so that is what the First Parish Church is. It was the centerpiece of the town and what made us a town. And the building that we use as the Westford Museum was the original Westford Academy, built in 1794. So both incredibly historic buildings and important buildings to our town.
So what can people buying tickets to the event expect to happen?
Yeah, so when they come, they can expect to view 6 incredibly beautiful houses. When they walk in, they'll be greeted, and then there will be docents and volunteers stationed throughout the home to help guide them through the best flow of the house, and also there to ask any questions that they may have. You know, some of these houses you've driven by, and you may have wondered, I wonder what's in there, and so this is the perfect opportunity to see inside there. And the docents will help them answer any questions, and then they can move on to the next house. And so it's a really great opportunity. Some of the houses date back to before Westford was even a town, probably the early 1700s. And then the youngest house was built in 1906. And so each house is over 100 years old, which is really pretty incredible.
Yeah, so you guys did this event last year. What can people coming back expect? Are there any differences? Anything new?
Sure. So the last time we did the tour, it was different houses. So this will be a new set of houses to see. And then also what's special about this one is one of the houses is a historic house in the center, but it's also been renovated, but also in a way that can make it sort of energy efficient and climate conscious. It's without giving away too much. It's a really interesting opportunity to see how this can happen, how to preserve history and also move the house into the current century.
Yeah, so what made you want to come back and do this again?
People have been asking for it,
really?
Which is great. So they want to get into houses and see them. And we were looking for an opportunity to fundraise and also collaborate with our neighbors on the common and make this a true community event, a way for people to come in together and share in their love of architecture, interior design, gardens.
So on the tour, what is some information that people may want, like cost, how long will it be?
Sure, so tickets are $50 and the tickets are available on the Westford Museum's website. Which is museum.westford.org, and we can share some of that information as well. There's also an opportunity to purchase a box lunch. There are 2 sessions for the tour. One of them is in the morning from 10 to 1, and the other one is 1 to 4. And so we've partnered with another community organization, a community restaurant, Beaver's Place down in Forge Village, and he'll be providing box lunches for us, and the sandwiches just sound delicious, and so that's for an additional cost. But so tickets are $50 with the box lunch. I believe it's $65. And you'll get your time ticket. And when you come, you'll want to show up to the Westford Museum starting at 9:30. Parking will be around the center and the town lots down at Frost Library, the First Parish Church around town. And you can show up, and that's where you'll get the booklet. And that's where the houses will be revealed, which houses will be on the tour.
This all sounds very exciting. Is there anything else anyone should know?
I just think it will be really great. You'll really want to see some of these houses. They're truly spectacular. And really, I think what makes the center special and what makes Westford special, you know, especially with the public buildings on display as well. It's just truly a good community event and a good way to help important institutions here in town.
Well, it sounds great. Everyone should get your tickets now. For WestfordCAT News, I'm Sam Spound.